Skip it up and down. Enemy spotted. NANI? お前はもう死んでいる。
Hey guys, I'm not dead, contrary to popular belief, and today I made a video showing you guys how to do this glitch to make your plane invisible. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't expect too much content from me though, I just decided I wanted to make this because I thought it was pretty cool. Anyways, see you guys and enjoy the video. So there are a few drawbacks to this glitch. It's not super overpowered, it's good for what it is. So basically this is a stealth plane that I made. It was supposed to be a bomber. It looks like kind of like a stealthy plane. And I learned a few days ago this glitch from someone else in the server, this glitch has been discovered before, but nobody seems to know about it, and only a few people I've ever talked to have ever mentioned it. And it's super simple, but whenever you're invisible with this plane, you can only drop the bombs, which is nice because it's not really good at fighting off other people. It's not the fastest thing. It only goes like 800 studs per second. So I can go invis and drop the stuff. I can't use guns or rockets whenever I'm invis, but it allows me to sneak up on my opponents and drop the bombs in them without being able to do anything. So I could see this let's just say someone's turret camping you, or you have some build that's just being really obnoxious. You need to be able to sneak up on it to destroy it. Or you have some big bomber that's really, really cool, but since it's super big, everyone targets it. Now you can go invis and hide. Now, one of the other few drawbacks to this, before I show you guys how to do this, is whenever you do go invis, there's a frozen version of you. So like in that last clip you saw, the second clip of the intro, Steamy was looking into the sky. You could see a frozen, like my plane was frozen in the air, and all of a sudden I reappear behind him. That's because whenever you're invis, you basically are frozen in midair for everybody else, and if they shoot that version of you that's frozen in midair, even though you're no longer actually there on your screen, they can do damage to you. But anyways, let's get into how this thing works. So basically, what you have to do is you have to get a half piston, and it needs to be a locked half piston. And I usually don't even care what control it is. If you push the button while you're flying to activate the half piston, it'll actually teleport you back to your original spot. So the spot you're frozen in midair, for the other people, it actually teleports you back there. And then you, I don't know if you'll still be invis or not. I haven't really tested that, but I know that it'll teleport you back. But you take the half piston, right? Then you get an anchor block. And this is whatever, I had mine set to X, because I use Shift and T for photo mode, so if I made T for teleport, and I was Shift to accelerate, then it'd go into photo mode. And nobody cares about that stuff. No one cares what I have to say about that. They want to see how it's done, so I'll show you guys. Anyways, what happens is, since this is a locked piston, whenever you activate the anchor block, or you unanchor it, the part of the piston will actually separate. So the actual gray part up here will separate from the anchor block. And the game will still think you are wherever the anchor block is currently anchored, even though you're no longer there. And that's basically how it works. So on mine, I have it hidden in the back here. So I have the locked half piston attached to the anchor block, and I press X. Now, seeing if you're actually invisible or not is kind of hard. You need to add something to your build that allows you to see whether or not you're invis or not, because you could think you're invis, and if you accidentally push the button too many times, or you've been flying for a long time and you've forgotten whether or not you're invis, it could cause an issue. So let me get on board here. The way I can tell on this if I'm invisible or not is whenever you're flying, you can still, you can shoot. I have guns on this thing. As soon as I press X to go invis, you'll notice that I stopped shooting the red tracer. You can't see the red tracer bullet anymore, so that I know I'm invis. Now also, fair warning with the guns. I told you earlier that they don't do any damage. On your screen, it will look like you're doing damage to other people, but it actually won't be doing anything. But I think that's really all there is to this. I mean, it's a pretty simple glitch. I can see it being used for a lot of applications. It allows you to go completely stealth. The thing is, though, I am scared that certain people are going to try to abuse this. Luckily, if you can find their build wherever they have it frozen in the air, you can kill it without them being able to defend it. So some of the areas people will probably try to hide this under the map. So that's where I hide it sometimes. There's also that lake underneath the map. People like to try to, I'm sure people will try to hide there. If they hide their build in there and then they fly out of it, you won't be able to see them anymore. Because what I'm scared of is shredder bugs and shredder balls and that stuff. But the thing is, they were already hard enough to hit. Now they're frozen in midair. So if you can find where they're at, and wherever they're going, or you just keep an eye on them and figure out where they're frozen, you can kill them and they can't do anything to you. So it's really restricted. It's really like restrictive on how much you can abuse it. But I'm interested to see what you guys can do with this. I'm not even going to ask for you guys to subscribe because currently I'm not doing YouTube. I figured I'd just show people how to do this because it's really cool. For those of you who've been wondering, I've kind of quit YouTube as of late. I've had a lot of other stuff going on in my life and been pretty busy. But figured make a video, come back, and have some good time with it. Because I hope you guys learned something in this video. I'll see you guys in 2 more years probably. Yeah, because that'll probably be the next time I fucking upload. Bye.